Okay, so you may have heard of this principle before. It's called above or below the line. And what it talks about is how you're operating, okay? So, let me give you an example. When we talk about operating below the line, that's where we probably would describe you as a bit of a victim, potentially making excuses, blaming other people for things not happening, and generally operating in that very negative space. You know, if it was up to me, it'd be okay, but all these other people let me down, okay? Somebody didn't follow through, okay? It was their fault, etc. Then we talk about operating above the line, okay? And above the line is where you take responsibility, whereas where you become accountable for the outcomes. And in that instance, rather than being the victim, we talk about you being the victor. So the victor is somebody who lives above the line, and the victim is somebody who operates below the line. And the difference comes down to what accountability, responsibility are you prepared to take for your own actions. Now, let's say that you've got a task and you're working in a team of people. And certainly, everybody has a job to do. But let's say you're the leader of this team. Ultimately, it's your responsibility, accountability to deliver. You know, you can't turn around and go, well, you know, Peter over here let me down. He didn't do it. That's actually going, I'm now a victim. Taking responsibility and accountability for your own life is actually about being the victor. And what's that old saying? To the victor, the spoils. Okay. So when you're prepared to step up to the mark and take accountability and responsibility to go, you know what? No matter what happens, it's actually up to me to move on from this position. It's actually up to me to make this happen. Then you're living in this different space. It's again that difference between almost like a positive thinking and a negative thinking. We want to be playing above the line, which means that we are the victor. We're actually in control of our destiny. We're taking responsibility for our destiny, and we actually get to share the rewards from that. Otherwise, we sit below the line. We're operating as a victim, blaming, giving responsibility away to other people, giving our control away to other people, and almost reducing our ability to actually deliver at the end of the day. So in every instance that you have, in all different areas of your life, whether it's got to do with money, whether it's got to do with relationships, whether it's got to do with your work and career, the question you need to ask is, in every instance where I'm presented with a decision or an opportunity, am I operating like a victor above the line, or am I operating like a victim below the line?